Hello everyone, a big welcome to all of you. In this video, we will cover part 2 of banking awareness for the month of May. This will be a continuous monthly MCQ series. I have uploaded videos in the playlist section. You will find January month, February month, March and April month, all 4 parts in the playlist section. This will be a regular series for SBI Junior Associate, Probationary Officers, IBPS, Mains Exam, RRB Mains Exam, RBI Grade B Prelims and RBI Assistant Mains Exam. We will cover banking awareness of each month in 4 parts. Each part will have 10 plus MCQs and every month we will cover 50 plus MCQs of banking awareness, and that will be good enough. So the weightage of banking awareness in IBPS mains, SBI mains, RBI assistant mains, around 15 plus question come from banking awareness. In RBI grade B prelims, around 25 plus question come from banking awareness section. Before covering MCQs, I will give you a brief background of banking sector mergers and a shortcut trick to remember bank headquarters. So Oriental Bank of Commerce and Union Bank of India merged into Punjab National Bank, Syndicate into Canara, Allahabad into Indian, Dena and Vijay into Bank of Baroda. Next is the shortcut trick to remember bank headquarters. If any bank name contains Bank of India in its name, headquarters is in Mumbai. Bank of India, Central Bank of India, National Development Bank of India, State Bank of India, Union Bank of India. So they have Bank of India in their name. Their headquarters is in Mumbai. So it's a shortcut trick. If bank name starts with Indian, headquarters is in Chennai. Like Indian Bank, Indian Overseas Bank. Bank name starts with Punjab, its headquarters is in New Delhi. Like Punjab National Bank, Punjab and Sindh Bank. Likewise. Another, if bank name starts with United, its headquarters is in Kolkata, like United Bank of India. So it was a shortcut trick to remember bank headquarters. Moving towards the MCQ series, part 1 of May month. Dash was excluded by RBI from the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. So which was the bank which was excluded from second schedule of RBI Act? It was Lakshmi Vilas Bank. Do you remember State Bank of Sikkim? State Bank of Sikkim was included in the second schedule of RBI Act recently. But in this question, Lakshmi Vilas Bank, it was excluded by RBI from the second schedule of RBI Act 1934. Next question. Dash entered into the 100 most valued Indian firms club with a market capital of rupees 55,500 crores. So which company entered into 100 most valued Indian firms? It is SAIL. Steel Authority of India Limited. SAIL. SAIL entered into 100 most valued Indian firms. What is the market capital of Steel Authority of India Limited? It is 55,500 crore. Who is the chairman of SAIL? It is Summa Mondal. Next question. Dash launched a first of its kind crypto-based lending platform in India under its cryptocurrency exchange. So which is the first of its kind crypto-based lending platform in India? It is ZepPay. Next question. Dash collaborated with Hyperverge to obtain video KYC solution for improving its KYC infrastructure. What is KYC? KYC is Know Your Customer. So who collaborated with Hyperverge? It's SBI for improving KYC infrastructure. SBI Hyperverge KYC solution. Next, total foreign direct investment, that is FDI. Total FDI in India rose by dash percent to the highest ever of $81.72 billion during FY21, that is 2020 to 2021. So total FDI in India rose by 10%. And what is the amount? $81.72 billion. Next question. Who is the head of the technical group on social stock exchanges? SSE, constituted by SEBI. So who is the head of the technical group on social stock exchange? It is Harsh Bhanwala. Harsh Bhanwala, head of technical group, social stock exchange, SEBI. Where is the headquarter of SEBI? SEBI headquarter is in Mumbai. Next question. Dash has signed an MOU with Mahindra Rural Housing Finance Limited MRHFL to provide cash management solution. So who signed MOU with Mahindra Rural Housing Finance Limited? It is India Post Payments Bank. India Post Payment Bank signed MOU with Mahindra Rural Housing Finance Limited. Next question. According to the World Bank report, which country was the largest recipient of remittances in 2020? So which was the country which had the largest recipient of remittances? It is India. India in 2020, according to a World Bank report, was the largest recipient of remittances in 2020. It was India. So this is it. This was part 2 for the month of May. ये था हमारा पार्ट 2 मई महीने का. मिलेंगे अगले वीडियो में पार्ट 3 और पार्ट 4 के साथ. मई महीने का पार्ट 1 प्लेलिस्ट सेक्शन में पड़ा हुआ है. This series will continue till December, till IBPS mains examination. जनवरी, फरवरी, मार्च, अप्रैल प्लेलिस्ट में पड़ा हुआ है. मई पार्ट 1 पार्ट 2 भी प्लेलिस्ट में पड़ा हुआ है. पार्ट 3 पार्ट 4 अगले वीडियो में आने वाला है. थैंक्स.